Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mr. Beard, as you can see. Today I have a special video for you fellas because a few days ago, maybe a week, don't quote me on that, I found a cool, interesting game about dinosaurs. I did not know it exists until, when I told you. This new game looks absolutely amazing in my opinion and very promising. And I wanted to come here and share it with you because I guarantee there's at least a few of you who watch my videos who never knew about this game that's about to come out. It has a few developers. It's looking good, alright? It's looking good. I'll show you a few videos on it, right? Of course, not a whole video because I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'm gonna show it here on screen for you, my friends, and I want you guys to see it and tell me what you think. Here's the videos and then we'll talk about them. The game is called Aldian of Ancients, my friends. Alright, are you excited? Just like I am. Okay, this game looks absolutely 10 out of 10, right? The graphics, everything. It's a new dinosaur game. It's about not only dinosaurs, it's like, I think it has creatures that were also after the dinosaurs died. I think it's very cool and interesting. I mean, don't quote me on it. I don't really know the whole names of the dinosaurs they're gonna add, and because they showed us, I'm gonna talk about them in a second. They showed us the names of them, but I don't really know every dinosaur by the name, so I don't know if they're during dinosaurs or after, like mammoths and stuff, so yeah, let's get into it and let me show you a few things the developer said, frequently asked questions. First of all, I'm gonna start with when will this game come to Steam, because it's gonna come on Steam and Epic Games. This game it's planned to release in early access in December of 2024, so in a few months from now. We don't have to wait 3 years until it comes out, just like some games out there on the internet. So this game will come in December 2024 according to the developers. But of course, I told the developer that, hey guys, take your time, work on it, and when you feel ready to release it, just release it, because we know other games out there on the internet that had a planned release, and because they wanted to push that to just release it when they said, the game came out very buggy. So just take your time, developers. If you watch this video, take your time, work on it, and if it's coming, let's say February of 2025, I don't think anybody would care as long as it's not as buggy and it's a good game, right? Nobody would care. Okay, I waited 2 more months. How much would this game cost? It's gonna cost $24. I don't know what this guy smokes, but he doesn't know how to read. Do you know how to read, dude?
What is 24, dude? It says 25 on the screen, you dumb.
That's about 22 euros. So about the aisle price is not 60 euros or whatever, right? $60 for just like some other games out there. So it's quite a fair price, right? I'm gonna pay for it because I love dinosaurs, right? And yeah, you're definitely gonna see it on my channel. Will they plan to release it on the consoles? Yes, they do plan to release this game on console, but it's gonna be PC first, and when they feel comfortable to push it on consoles as well, it's gonna come to consoles as well. So anybody who's watching my videos that's playing games on consoles, you've got this game covered. Players on a server, there are gonna be around 100 and 150 players on one server. I don't know how big the map is gonna be, right? But if it's a good amount of map, not small but not extremely big, just the right amount, just, you walk around a bit, you don't see anything, and then you stumble into players, I feel like that's a right map to have. And for 100 150 players maximum, I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair. A lot of dinosaur games out there have 100 players max, so I think that's fair. We are used to that, aren't we? Now, the playables, because I know you're curious about what playables will come into this game. Well, there's gonna be herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. There's gonna be 8 carnivores, 8 herbivores, and 1 omnivore. The herbivores, as you can see on the screen next to me, there are the following: Ampelosaurus, Dacentrurus, Edaphosaurus, Erlianosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Shirangasaurus, Therizinosaurus, and Triceratops. That's herbivores. Carnivores: Anteosaurus, Chilantaiosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Irritator, Oxalaia, Prionosuchus, Sinraptor, and Smok. And omnivores, of course, Estemeonosuchus. That's what I said at the beginning of this video. I don't really know a lot about these names. I know Parasaurolophus, I know Therizinosaurus, Triceratops, I know Giganotosaurus, Irritator, of course I know those guys, but I don't know Smoke or Edaphosaurus or Dacenturus. I know some of you do, and if you know these and you're excited about them, you should be, because this game looks amazing. Just like in the Isle, this game will have seamless growth. It's a mechanic planned for the game, so you don't have to click a button to go to the next stage. You're just gonna grow and have a seamless growth. And just like the Isle, this game will have some difficulty to it, depending on what dinosaur you want to play or what creature. I'm gonna say creature from now, because again, I don't know if it's only dinosaurs. The creatures, depending what you choose, they're gonna take longer or shorter to grow. How many stages of growth? There's gonna be 5 stages, and if you don't spawn in an egg, there's gonna be 4 stages. So basically the hatchling, just like the Isle with the baby, if you just spawn in normally, you start at juvie, so you ignore the hatchling. The stages will be juvenile, adolescent, adult, and ancient. 5 if the yeah. And there's gonna be actually a final stage of adult maturity. The way I understand this is how it works is basically you reach adult, so you're basically an adult, and then it starts to counter that how mature your dinosaur is, because it's just like us humans, you reach 18, but a lot of us, I think everybody at 18, they're not mature, fully matured, right? So you start being an adult, but you start to experience life as an adult, and then after a few years you start being mature enough to be an actual adult, right? So I think that's how this game is gonna work, right? You reach adult, and then for some time you're gonna mature, and I think that's a cool mechanic, and I'm excited to see how it works and what it does and why not. There's gonna be also sexual dimorphism, which we all like to see some aesthetic looks to our dinosaurs, depending if we are male or female. If you don't know what sexual dimorphism is, here's a picture on the screen. It's basically the male looks different than the female, or the female looks different than the male, more colors, or why not? You see the picture. Now, don't expect a lot of mechanics at launch, okay? Expect a normal dinosaur game, interesting graphics, interesting stuff. As the game develops, the developers will add more things into it and more things into it, but don't expect GTA 6 Dinosaur Edition to be when this game launches, okay? Just keep your expectations as low as possible, and when you actually play it, you won't be disappointed. So yeah, that's how I go about, I think that's how we should go about any game out there that's planned to release somewhere that looks amazing. This game looks amazing and I have high hopes for it, but I'm not gonna, you know, bump up my expectations so soon. I'm gonna wait until it's released, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna show it to you, everybody, and we'll see how this game looks. If it looks, you know, amazing, I'm gonna tell you it's amazing, and then yes, you can grow your expectations and be like, oh my god, it's amazing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and you know, you of course you do whatever you wanna do. This game will also have mods planned for the future, because the developer said they love mods in a game and they're not against them. There's gonna have mod support, maybe not at launch, maybe not 1 year after launch, but it's gonna be eventually where the community can interact with the dinosaurs in the game, just like Path of Titans basically. Now, my thoughts about this game, from the footage I've seen on YouTube, this game looks amazing. In my opinion, I'm very excited for this game. They actually have a Discord server where I've been showing you information about this game. I'm gonna leave it down in the description so you can enter the Discord and interact with the community. The developers are quite active in the chats from what I've seen, the founders and stuff. They have frequently asked questions, they have Q&As, they have general chat, feedback, everything you want to have in a Discord, they have it, so you can go there and contribute with ideas and such, and questions if you have any. They have quite a few members already. This game is growing, and I'm very excited to see where it goes, because it really looks cool. And from the footage and the videos I've seen, I'm also gonna link their YouTube channel down in the description, so you can go and check other videos of theirs, right? So you can see, you know, different things, right? Maybe the animations don't look amazing, but they look very good. Like, they look very good. They look alright, okay? They're of course gonna improve the game as it goes, more cooler animations, more cooler mechanics. Now, the only thing I don't like about this game is that the fact they're gonna add DLCs, and they already have planned DLCs for this game. At this stage, we have 2 DLCs in development at an estimated of about $20 USD each. Now, to approach that, I don't know what to say. I don't like DLCs in an early access game. I think just no. Like, honestly, no. Of course, if the main game is very big and big map and cool stuff, sure, add DLCs later on, of course. The fact that this is an estimated $20 each for the each DLC, so basically $40 if you want the full game with the DLCs, is gonna be like $60, right, in total if you want the main game and the DLCs as well. Now, I don't know what the DLCs will include. Maybe they're like Beast of Bermuda with special skins which you can just ignore, right? And if it's like that, then of course, if the DLCs are worth the $20, like big map, as big of a playables as to have a DLC as almost as good as the price of the main game, you'd expect that DLC to have a lot of things, like let's say 10 playables and the new map in one DLC, then yeah, sure, it's worth it in theory to have $20 more for like 10 more playables, right? But if it's like one more playable and some skins for $20, I don't think that's the right approach, and let's just not focus on that, because we don't really know when the DLCs will come, we don't know when they're planned, and we don't know what they will contain. At least I don't know. I don't see them in frequently asked questions, so take that with a grain of salt. That's basically it. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this game. I think it looks amazing. I'm quite excited for it. Again, I'm gonna play it when it comes out and I'm gonna showcase it on my channel. So subscribe if you wanna see me play the game and see how it is and how it doesn't, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You're amazing. Remember, drink water because it's summer and it's very hot, and if you live somewhere where it snows, drink water still because water is good. Anyway, have a nice one, boys, and yeah, be safe.